with this devastating story. The community of Mphanama outside Jane Furse in Limpopo has raised concerns about a string of deaths involving young people. The fatalities have been linked to the consumption of methylated spirits as a substitute for alcohol. In a devastating span of just 2 weeks, 4 lives have been lost to the toxic substance, with 2 deaths occurring last week alone. SABC News reporter Koketšo Motau spoke to the University of Limpopo School of Medicine's Dean Professor Shisana Baloyi about the dangers of methylated spirits.
Dangerous, especially for the youth, because it can cause permanent damage to the developing brains, the nervous system, which is still growing. So it can cause permanent damage, and that child will never be okay again. And it causes a lot of problems, delay in the maturation of the brain, and even causes a delayed in functioning, optimal functioning, where the mental capacity now is reduced. The child who was, or person who was normal intelligence, now the functioning, because it damages the neural, special area where it damages is the nervous system, the brain, the basic conduction system functioning. And one of the areas where this methylated spirit has been found is damages also the optic nerve, the eyesight, because it's one of the first nerves, where it damages. And besides that, it can also go further to damage the liver, can give you liver cirrhosis instantly, and that's it. The other problem is that it makes them get addicted, and it's almost the same as drug abuse system, where they will now crave to have it more and more, and then they start stealing, doing housebreakings, and there's changes in also emotional capacity when they even deteriorate at school if they are still attending school. So they are not doing well at school, and they have serious problems at home where they steal because they want money to go and buy that thing. So it's a very dangerous. It's like you are committing suicide. You want to finish yourself early. So methylated spirit, and it's a problem nowadays because the incidence of drug or substance abuse in the youth has risen up to around 50% incidences of that. So it is a serious challenge. So that is a problem, yes.
So we also heard that some of the people complained about chest pains.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe just take us through how can this methylated spirit affect your lungs as well? And again, we want to know about perhaps the ingredients that are really toxic to the human being.
It is a highly concentrated methanol, which is there. The impact on the chest could be one. Firstly, when it is swallowed, it causes serious burning to the throat. So it can even erode, make a hole of the digestive system from the throat, which is esophagus, and up to the stomach and all that. So because it's a highly toxic liquid, so it can cause burning. The other problem from the lungs is inhalation, so where it causes chemical pneumonitis, what we call chemical pneumonitis. So it burns the tissue structures support of the lungs, and causes a reaction and scarring. So it causes chest pain both as it burns the structures which are behind the chest bone, the chest, the esophagus, and as well as it burns even the lungs when you inhale it. It causes chemical pneumonitis. The other thing is that it can later on, once it can cause even cancers, the cancers which are involving the covering of the lungs.